In the latest SBS, Oda confirms that Shanks is a swordsman. There was a picture in the Usopp gallery that had a bunch of different swordsmen that included Shanks and the Gold Roger, and Oda captioned it, "The full lineup of swordsmen, when they cut, it hurts." Now, for those of us that actually read the story, this isn't groundbreaking news. We already knew that Shanks was a swordsman. Shanks was Mihawk's rival, and Whitebeard, who was a Yonko, called their fights legendary. Not to mention, every single time we see Shanks fight, he uses a sword. So this should have never even been up for debate. The only reason people said that he wasn't a swordsman was because that would actually mean that Mihawk is stronger. People hate the idea of Mihawk being stronger because Shanks is a fan favorite, so naturally they want him to be on top. And they also know that if Mihawk is that strong, then that would mean Zoro is going to become that strong, and they resent the idea of Zoro becoming Yonko level. People always say, "Oh, Shanks is a Yonko, so he's stronger." Well, that is a worn-out, tired, disingenuous argument. A Yonko is more than just strength. It's about your crew, your alliances, and your territories. Mihawk travels alone, obviously, and he is a warlord, so naturally he wouldn't be a Yonko. Are we saying that people like Dragon can't be as strong as a Yonko because he doesn't have the Yonko title? That argument holds absolutely zero weight. Mihawk is one of two people that has an official world title. And by that I mean, when Mihawk appeared, there was literally a title box that said World's Strongest Swordsman. The only other person that has this is Whitebeard, and his title box was World's Strongest Man. Now, people like to say Kaido is just World's Strongest Creature or whatever, but he never got the title box that confirmed he was the World's Strongest Creature. It always said, "People say bet on Kaido in a 1v1. It was always hearsay. Mihawk is one of two people that was able to have the world's strongest actual title, but we always dismiss that and act like being the world's strongest swordsman isn't a feat, or being the world's strongest swordsman is a lesser title. Like, no, he has a world's strongest title. He's one of only two people has that, and we have disrespected him and acted like he wasn't Yonko level. Think about what this man did. This man traveled the Grand Line by himself. No crew, no nothing. He traveled by himself, and he has 0 scars. And he is the only person in the series alive that has a black blade. The only one. Despite strong swordsmen like Shanks, Gold Roger, Rayleigh, Fujitora, whoever you name, Odin, despite these crazy strong swordsmen, Mihawk stands at the top of all of them as the only one with a black blade, and this is who we disrespected and said wasn't up there with the top tiers. Come on, guys. At this point, there's absolutely 0 evidence to support Shanks being stronger than Mihawk. From what we can gather from the story, everything leans heavily in Mihawk's favor, and at this point, if you feel Shanks is stronger, the only reason you feel that way is because you simply like Shanks better, because there is absolutely nothing to back up that claim at this point. Do people understand that if Shanks is actually stronger than Mihawk, then Zoro's dreams, ambition, his whole goal is worthless? Because beating Mihawk would be insignificant and hold 0 weight, because the real strongest swordsman would then be Shanks. Therefore, it makes no sense for a man who's only ever used a sword to not be a swordsman. If Shanks was the world's strongest swordsman, 2 things would have happened. He would have gotten the title box, World's Strongest Swordsman, and Zoro's goal would have been to beat Shanks. It's literally that simple. The crazy thing is, even after this news, people are still going to be in denial. I mean, look at how people still said Zoro didn't have Conqueror's Haki even after Kaido confirmed it. No matter what happens, no matter whether Oda confirms it or not, no matter what happens in the story, people in this community are going to run with their head cannon no matter what. If they feel one way, that is what they're going to go with. Facts, logic, and reason don't matter to these One Piece fans. I've never seen a community that has more people that cannot read. It's actually insane. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think. Peace.